I've got to find a partner with this fight. Sean, what's so sad, little brother?
Why am I sad? Why am I sad? You not see last week I lost twice to Aiden Scott in one night? And not only that, I went to Ring of Honor and I lost to a friggin' ninja, man. It's the worst losing streak of my life. Why am I sad? Why am I sad? That's why I'm sad, Jeff. I feel like a loser, man. I don't want to lose.
Sean, you're not losing. You're not losing.
I can, hey, Aiden Scott, hey.
No. Cheer up, little trooper. I've got something for you tonight. You want to be a winner?
Of course, it's all I want, just a win.
Oh, everybody knows you're a winner, Sean. Hey, I got a proposition. What do you say? You and me, we go out there and take on Steve-O and Scott Hayes tonight. I guarantee you, we'll get a win.
Guarantee?
Guarantee, brother. Everybody knows you're going to be on the winning team, Sean.
Everybody knows. Scott Hayes and Steve-O don't even know what's coming. Let's do it, Jeff. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so ready to win. I'm so ready to win.
We're going to win, brother.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to win.
Yes, we are.
Yes!
And folks, we're back. The Nick Goulas Sports Arena in Nashville. Jason James alongside Scott Berry. Scott calling the action as it happens right here at the Tennessee State Fairgrounds. And what a contest in the ring.
Absolutely. Right now we've got another one of Charmin Charles' proteges. As opposed to the last one, who was all about brute force and strength, this one is about speed and agility. Bryan Casey, as he takes on the Irish one himself, Dyron Flynn.
Absolutely. Now, we have been informed, which we've told you week after week after week, that Bryan Casey is allegedly the descendant of a very famous wrestler who Charmin Charles has not told us exactly who it is. But we do know this. We've seen Casey in the ring week after week. We've seen some resemblance of some people. I don't want to say anything, Scott, because I don't want to jump to conclusions.
No, I'm not exactly sure where he could possibly be going with this at all. We've definitely seen some mannerisms. We've definitely seen even a couple moves here and there that slightly resemble maybe a former Intercontinental Champion of some sort, but that's still a pretty big list of people he could be descended from.
Absolutely, and Dyron Flynn, I believe I said last week on the broadcast about him that, you know, Irish men, you know, they do one of two things, they drink or they fight. Well, he's not old enough to drink, so he better get ready to fight in this contest with Bryan Casey.
And right now, he's taking the fight to Bryan Casey, as he's got Casey in a headlock in the center of the ring. Casey now trying to work Dyron down to one knee.
And does so.
Well, Dyron able to pop right back up. He's getting right back up, and Bryan able to reverse it into a headlock of his own.
Side headlock applied from Bryan Casey, who we have mentioned, a former Armory, and a huge shoulder tackle sends him right down.
And there's one of those mannerisms we were talking about that look awfully familiar, but we're not going to say who. We don't want to speculate as to who, because, well, frankly, we don't want to give you, the fan, the wrong information. And Dyron now on the attack.
With an arm drag, sends Bryan Casey down. Body slam attempt. Casey is up. Casey is down.
And you can see right now, as you said, Irishmen, they love to drink and fight. And as I said, Dyron absolutely taking the fight to Bryan Casey as Casey slides out of the ring to try and regain his thoughts and get a couple extra seconds to catch his breath before getting back in.
Well, Bryan Casey on the outside, the referee on the inside, and he starts the 10 count, allowing Casey to the count of 10 to return to the squared circle.
And Dyron Flynn, you can see his eyes are focused, intent on Bryan Casey. He wants to score the victory here today on the Ion Network. He needs to score the victory if he wants to progress himself in the middle of this X Division title hunt that's been going on.
Absolutely, and these two both, like you said, the X Division title hunt, boy, the X Division is really heating back up here in main event after the title was recrowned to young Aiden Scott. And still to come on the broadcast, don't forget Scott Hayes and Steve-O. They're in action. Jeff the Crippler Daniels in action. Shane Smalls defends the television championship. And Chris Kane, Colossal Chris Kane, still yet to come on the broadcast.
Absolutely. Let's not forget Scott Hayes, newly crowned NWA Mid-America Heavyweight Champion. He got that title from Jeff Daniels. Jeff will be on the ring opposite him tonight. It's going to be a tag match, but I guarantee you, when Scott Hayes and Jeff Daniels lock horns, tag match or not, it's going to be a brutal affair. Jeff has got revenge on his mind.
Absolutely, and everybody knows you can't have a wrestling show without Sean Schultz. He's also on the card here today on the Ion Network.
2 count there as Bryan Casey trying to get the victory over Dyron Flynn. Dyron able to get his shoulders up before the 3 count. He's still in this fight, even if he looks a little dazed and confused in the corner right now. Bryan in complete control of this match as he flips Dyron into the center of the ring, and a shot right there. That one was hurt. That one hurt my back, Jason.
Gotta heard it all the way over here. That shin kick right to the back of Dyron Flynn, and Bryan Casey in complete control.
Right now, looks like Dyron trying to fight back. Got a lucky shot in before Casey raked the eyes of the hapless Dyron Flynn as he's struggling in the corner, trying to regain some sight.